Hey, Angela Carter here with EarnMoneyWithAngela.com, back with another daily vlog. It's been a while since I've done these. If you are watching this video, you are probably on my email list and you're getting daily emails from me. I like to do these daily vlogs. If this is your first time seeing one of mine, welcome. Let me explain to you kind of the purpose behind these. This is really a behind the scenes look. It's like I always say, if you've seen it probably in my previous videos, if not, but I always say it's kind of like, VH1 used to have the behind the music series, where, they kind of showed like the rise and the fall and the pitfalls and the successes of a lot of major, well-known recording artists. Well, this is kind of like behind the online business where you see the good, the bad, and the ugly. I think, a lot of times, especially now and being online, I've been online since 2010. And what I've noticed is that people want like just real. They want someone who's real. They want someone who's authentic, who's honest. It's like, look, just be real with me. Like, I know every day is not perfect and awesome and cheery and rosy in your business. Like, just tell me the truth. That's how I was. I don't know about you, but that's how I am. When I see people online, it's like, look, you don't have to paint this like perfect picture and lie to me. Just tell me, tell me the good and the bad, and let me make my own informed decision. Let me think with my own brain. So I do a lot of these videos because I want you to see that it kind of give you a realistic picture, I guess, of being successful in business, what it takes, what you'll have to go through, how to deal with unsupportive or negative family or friends, how to get past a lot of bad habits that you might have built in previous on jobs or as a student, and how to actually overcome those so that you can have success in business. We cover all of it. I cover all of it. And I share with you what's working for me so you learn some success tips and success principles. I share what is not working. I share struggles. It's real. It's reality TV. So in this vlog episode, I'm going to title it Work Smarter, Not Harder. Do what's already working. Work smarter, not harder. Do what's already working. So what you'll see is that I typically like to share a success principle that I've learned, that I've applied, that's helped me get results in my business. But I also share with you kind of like the struggles that I've had and how I'm overcoming them and how you can overcome them in business. So work smarter, not harder. Do what's already working. That has been the prevailing theme, I think, of this past week. I keep hearing it repeated in the Empower Network audios. If you are, if you're seeing your emails, you know that I'm inside of Empower Network, which is an amazing, blogging community and also marketing training community that shows you how to make money online, promoting whatever it is that you want to promote. Well, I've been digging into some more of the trainings this week, and just being in part of some of our team trainings on my personal team, and that seems to be the recurring theme this week, and it's something that I needed to hear, and I think a lot of people need to hear. Being successful online in business, it really does not have to be as hard as people make it seem. You do what's already working. If you have produced any result, any result, you look and say, what helped me get that result, and how can I get more of those? It's really that simple. So let me share with you how I've implemented this principle in my business of how to do what's already working. I like to set aside time to look at and review what have been my, I have hair sticking up here, what has been working for me. Just this week, I've signed up and brought in 3 people into my Power Network business, just in this week alone. And so what I like to do is I set aside time on Saturdays. Saturdays are like my prep day, as I call it. It's my prep day. It's the day that I use to prep for the week ahead, which is a really great time management principle, actually. What I do on Saturdays is I prepare for my week ahead. I do it for different areas of my life. So on Saturdays, I prepare my meals for the week ahead. So that way I don't have to worry about what I'm going to eat and all this kind of stuff. It's smooth sailing during the week for me. So I prepare my meals for the week ahead on Saturdays. But I also plan my schedule. I use something called Google Calendar, which is a free software that Google has, where it's like a calendar, online calendar, and I prepare my week ahead. I prepare I plan out what exercises I'm going to do, what workouts I should say I'm going to do for each week, for each day of the week ahead. I do a lot of Beachbody programs. If you've seen a lot of the workout DVDs like P90X and everything like that, what I'm doing right now is I'm actually torn. I'm thinking about going back to Turbo Jam, which is like a kickboxing, but I've been doing Body Gospel a couple months ago, but I'm getting back into the swing of things, and so I think I might switch to Turbo Jam. But anyway, what I do is I plan out my workouts. I just use the calendar that they have in the workout program, and I just plug it into the Google Calendar. Okay, so I do that, but I also prepare for my business the week ahead. And here's how I work smarter instead of harder. Here's how I do what's already working. I set aside time on Saturdays to review my stats for the week. Any successful person, I don't care if it's a successful athlete, what they do is they look and they review their performance. If you look at successful athletes, like successful basketball players, you're going to hear me, as you get to know me, you're going to hear a lot of like basketball analogies and hear me talk about basketball a lot because I'm a huge fan of basketball. I played ball in high school. Successful athletes take a look at their performance for the week and they review their highlights. They review the game that they played that week and they look at, okay, what did I do good? What do I need to work on? And so you do the same thing in business, the game of business. You review your stats. And so what I do on Saturdays is I review my stats from the previous week. So like I said, I had 3 people join me in my business this week and I've generated, I don't know, I think probably about 30 leads or something like that. I have to go back and check and see. But 30 leads are people who, you know, I've exposed my business to and who've gone through my funnel, who's on my email list, something like that. So I've gotten about 30, I think, on my list this week, but I've gotten 3 people to sign up and join me in my business. Well, what I do on Saturdays is I look at my stats and I look at how can I improve what is not working, what's working. So let me share with you kind of what I'm going to do tomorrow. Today's Friday. You might be watching this video on another day, but here's what I'm going to do tomorrow during my review time, my business review time. I'm going to look at certain areas of my business that I want to improve. Right now, I'm consistently getting people coming through every single day to review my business on autopilot because of the automated system that we have inside of Empower Network. So they come through and they watch the video, and then they sign up. Most cases, and sometimes people don't sign up right away. They're on my email list. But what I've been doing is I've been getting now people coming through every single day. One of the challenges that a lot of people I see in a home-based business or even in network marketing have, or even just if you want to sell your music online, if you want to sell books online, whatever it is exposure. And so now I finally, after plugging into the training inside my Empower Network, have been able to now consistently get people exposed every single day to what I'm doing. So I'm getting about 5 leads consistently a day. I've gotten probably my record-breaking days have been 54 leads and 3 signups in one day using paid marketing. My best day for free strategies have been 21 leads in a day and 1 sign-up. So now I'm getting consistent in terms of 5 consistently every single day. Where I'm at now in my stage of my business, I want to scale my growth up, meaning I want to get more people coming through without me having to trade more of my time. And I've learned how to think like this from getting access to 6- and 7-figure earners inside of Empower Network because I learned how they think. And they don't just always say, well, how can I get more? How can I make more money? How can I get more? But they look at, how can I get more with less? How can I get more without spending less of my time? And that's a different strategy. That's a different focus, right? That's how corporate CEOs and business owners think. So that's what I'm thinking about now. It's like, how can I get more leads, more signups without me having to work and expend more time? Well, one of the things I'm going to do when I review my business tomorrow is look at what's eating up my time right now. The reason why we're able to build our business inside of Empower Network, only working 2 hours a day, is that we have systems, we have marketing training, and that shows us how to be more efficient with our time. Well, the reality is, you know, even though I've been able to do that, I want to be able to get more results out of those 2 hours, that two hours of chunk of time. And the way that I can get more results is to look at what's not working and what's eating up a lot of my time that's not leading to me getting the results that I want, leads, signups, and money. Well, what I'll tell you, and just being transparent, is I do a lot of video and blogging. I do a lot of content marketing is what we call it. And what's eating up a lot of that 2-hour block of time is me not only shooting the video, but me uploading the video, or actually me saving the video to my computer. That takes up time. It's like 4 or 5 minutes for each video. And then me uploading the video to YouTube, which takes additional couple of minutes. And then I also save my videos to Dropbox.com and Box.net. They have really great free accounts where they give you, like, I think Dropbox gives you how much? 2 gigabytes for free. Well, the reason why I save it on those sites is because it backs up my videos, because in case YouTube shuts me down or whatever, YouTube starts acting funny, I now still have my content. Okay, so me then saving it to Dropbox and me saving it to Box.net, that takes up a lot of my time. So I've realized and honed in on that. Okay, me uploading and editing videos take up a lot of my time, so I need to figure out how to condense that and shorten that as much as possible. So that's the second thing. The other thing that I'm going to review is also look at my checklist. You know, one of the things that I've learned since being a part of Empower Network and plugging into the team that I'm a part of, the Dream Team, which is one of the largest teams inside of Empower Network. One of the things I learned from my leaders is being able to work smarter and not harder by having a checklist of what you're going to do during your 2 hours of time, those income producing activities. What are the checklists? What are the things you need to do and get done? Well, for my videos and for my blogs, I have a checklist of every single thing that's involved with me doing my video and me doing my blog. So it's like, you know, I'll give you an example. I'll have written down, you know, come up with, you know, create the content for the video. Then it's shoot the video. Then it's save the video to my computer. Then it's, you know, save it to Dropbox, and then it's upload to YouTube, and then create the title on YouTube, the video description. Like, it's step by step. So that way, when I sit down and do those 2 hours, I am not second guessing anything. I'm able to crank it out. Well, here's the deal. I have things on that checklist that may not really necessarily be working. Like, I'll give you an example. One of the ways that I get my videos and my content, like my blog posts, out to hundreds of people and get exposure, that's how I'm getting those leads and getting those signups, is I leverage other websites that get a lot of views, that gives me a lot of views for me. One killer website is SlideShare. I share every one of my blog posts on SlideShare, and that's how I get hundreds of people looking at my blog posts. Well, here's the deal. I also have been sharing my blog posts on DocSock and Scribe.com, but what I've realized is that those other two websites, Scribed and DocSock, haven't been giving me a lot of views. So now, as I'm looking at how can I get more results out of this 2 hour block of time, I need to look at my checklist and see, okay, what's not really giving me the most bang for my time? And those two websites, DocSock and Scribe, are not really, for me personally, I don't see where it's really helping me. I'm not getting hundreds of views. So I'm going to X that out, and now that's less time I get to spend during those 2 hours of time, and I can now maybe find another website or another source that I can distribute my content to that's going to give me more views. You see what I'm saying? This is how you work smarter, not harder. So I'm going to review that. The second thing is in terms of lead flow, getting my leads up and getting more leads and more signups. Because I'm in a Power Network and we have 100% commissions, I'm at the first time in my life I'm at a point where I now have money to play with and now put towards paid strategies. And so what I'm looking at now is what tools can I invest in that are going to help me get my content out there to more people and leverage my time. So that's what I'm going to look at this weekend. Also going to look at, well, first of all, okay, what tools, right? So what I'm going to do is we have a great tight community inside of my team, the Dream Team. We have Facebook groups, and what we're able to do is mastermind with other people. So I have two tools in mind that our leaders have told us about. So what I'm going to do before I invest in those tools, I'm going to make a little post in our Facebook group and say, hey, I'm thinking about investing in these tools. Are any of you guys using it? Is it still working? Is it still producing results? Yay or nay? Should I do it or not? And now I'm going to have a lot of people responding back to me, giving me their feedback and showing me, okay, what's working, what's not working, or how to best utilize those tools. And that's the power of partnering and collaborating with other people and being able to mastermind with other people and not do this business alone. So now I'm able to now have hundreds of people at my fingertips that can show me and help me see, okay, what's worked for them and what's not working. So that's cool. So I'm going to do that this weekend. Another thing I'm going to look at is, because of my videos, one of the things that I learned from our team leader, Tracy, she made $70,000 last month. And she was coaching someone on our team on how to get results with video marketing. And she was giving like laser focused coaching. That's why I love the fact that, people get real help here. And she was telling this young lady was getting a lot of people coming through. Some days she was getting people coming through, joining her email list and seeing her business through video. But then some days she would get nobody. And so she was asking our team leader, Tracy, what can she do to get consistent flow? And, I'm listening and taking notes because I'm doing that same strategy and I want to learn. And because she's going through the same thing, I'm able to learn from her and tap into, what's working for her and what's not. And Tracy told her this, and I had never heard, I never even thought to do this. So I'm sharing this with you. You look at what's already working. So she was telling this young lady on our team, the days that you get like 5 leads, the day that you get 5 people coming through and exposed to your business through your video, look at what were you talking about in your video that day, because clearly that topic connected really, really well with your market. And so she told her, look at, what were you talking about on those days? And look at the days where you had 0 people come through. And what were you talking about on those days? What's not working? And then look at the topic that was generating like those 5 leads, whatever, that day. Do more of that. So commit to the next week doing more videos on that topic with that same structure, video structure, and then see if you consistently get 5 leads a day doing that. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a great strategy. So that's what I'm going to do. I know that for me, I've done videos where the same day that I've done them, I've gotten not only leads, but I've gotten signups into my business inside of Empower Network. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back this weekend, on tomorrow on Saturday, and look and see, okay, what was I talking about in those videos? How did I structure that video? And then all next week, I'm going to start doing more videos like that. That is what I'm going to focus on. The second, that's it. That's it. So that's how I'm going to review my business and do my business review this week. So just to wrap up this video, you want to work smarter, not harder in your business. And the way that you do that is you get plugged in, you get access to people who are having success in business without trading their life for it, who have the time freedom that you want, and not only have the time freedom, but are making the income that you want. And the way that you do that, and the reason why you want to get access to those people is you want to see how they think. And I've realized that they're not so busy on how do I get more money? How do I make more money? How do I get this and how do I get that? But they ask a more refined question. They don't just say, how do I get more, but they say, how do I get more without working less? How do I get more without me having to exchange my time? This is how you build a business that works without you. This is how you leverage your time. This is how you create a business that gives you and allows you to have a life. And it's by thinking differently, and it's by plugging into people, plugging into training that will show you how to think differently. Second way that you work smarter instead of working harder is to look at what's already working and look at how you can do more of that without spending more of your time. I hope that this video was helpful to you and gave you some value and some things to think about and apply immediately to get results in whatever it is that you want to do. If you're watching this, you might want to sell music online, sell books online. You might want to learn how to use the internet to grow whatever business that you're already in. Hopefully you've gotten something that can actually, give you value and that you can actually implement and apply to what it is that you want to do. Look, if you want to get access, if you want to get plugged into training that can show you how to make money online, promoting and selling whatever it is that you want to, but you also want to learn, how can I get results? How can I make more money by working less? And start thinking like a 6- and 7-figure earner, start thinking like a business owner instead of an employee, then get partnered, get plugged in with us. Click the register now button below. We would love to welcome you. I would love to welcome you to the team and get you plugged in to that mastermind group that I'll tell you about. Look, you can be in business for yourself, but you don't have to be in business by yourself. So get plugged in, join our amazing community, and start learning how to think differently so you can get different results. Hope this was helpful to you, and stay tuned tomorrow for my next vlog episode of Behind the Online Business, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Have a great and amazing day or evening, whatever time you're watching this video. Bye.